6119 East Lowden, Cave Creek, Arizona. It's listed for $229. I'm going to show you the neighbor's house first. Very rural community. That's a custom house. That's a custom house. This is a custom house. Very nice neighborhoods. Lots of trailers, lots of horses. 6119 East Lowden. Here's our property. Subject property right here. Here's the front elevation. This area has no signs, no streets, or paved roads, I should say. No curbs. Very rural community. Most houses sit on at least an acre. This house sits on 49,000 feet approx, so just shy of an acre. We're walking in immediately to the left. This would be similar to a formal dining room. Interesting hardwood floors. They're actually in pretty good condition. I'd probably leave them. This right here would be a laundry room. And I'll just walk you through real quick. Here's some plumbing, hot water heater, laundry room, laundry utilities are there. This leads us into the garage. Garage is fine, nothing wrong. Two-car garage. It looks like it's in okay condition. The garage door opener looks kind of small. It's also off its hook, if you see right there. That thing is not connected to this. So we need a little garage work. These saltillo tile floors, I'm not a big fan, but out here, they're popular. People love saltillo floors, so we could refinish them. I have a company that I can hire to do that. In fact, I can refer the company and they'll give us a great deal. Here's the kitchen. The kitchen all needs to be redone. Old school appliances, countertops are no good. The layout of the kitchen I'm also contemplating changing. It's kind of this sort of alley kitchen with that open way out to the living room. But I would maybe consider redoing this kitchen, pushing up the ceiling. It's a drop ceiling, that's no good. Getting rid of some of this lighting, getting rid of some of that lighting. You see this black soot right here? This black soot is some sort of an electrical fire issue, I guess. I can't really tell. I can't see anything worse than that. But from the living room, this is the kitchen. Okay, the living room, here's the first drawback, it's small. This is the whole living room right here. And then there's a fireplace right there, and which leads out to the backyard right there. We'll go there in a second. I'm going to go to the secondary bedrooms. There's the front area. Here's the bathroom number 1, secondary bathroom. I would say this whole thing needs to be redone. For the most part, leave the floors. Probably redo new fixtures. Toilet, new. Here's a secondary bedroom. This is actually a great sized bedroom. Needs new paint. Fan. Closet's pretty cool. It's got I think that's classy closets in there. We might leave that shelving system, not really sure. There's the classy closet deal. Makes it look small, so maybe we would get rid of it. Oop. Drywall hole right there. Another secondary bedroom. This has, what is this called, a Murphy bed or a day bed or something like that. I would probably get rid of that, of course. It's got a kind of a nice little closet. You can't see, but it's got more fancy custom closet stuff right there. And let's go to the crazy room. Here's the bonus room. This thing's enormous. Obviously, they were setting up shop like a business. Maybe they had multiple employees here. I don't really know. But this room maybe is an addition. I'm not positive. They brought in can lighting, recessed lighting. They got a fan. Here's your duct work. More recessed lighting, duct work. They've got electricity across the wall, you know, all the way everywhere. There, there. We got plantation shutters. Those are nice. So this whole room is kind of like a bonus room. I'm not sure what we would do with it. It's got its own little closet. Nothing fancy. There's the closet. Let's go to the master. So we'll cruise across the kitchen, small dining room. There's the backyard. And here's the master. The master, I'm going to walk straight to the back. Here's where we came in, right there. There's his closet right there, and then there's her closet right there. They're a 45-degree closet off the corners of the square room, and then we walk into the master. Whole master needs to be redone, of course. Big jetted tub, old school gold stuff that needs to go. Standing shower needs to be redone. Pretty much just needs the facelift. Pocket door, sliding pocket door right here. Toilet. And then this leads out to the backyard, which will go out to the backyard a different way. Let's go back out to the main room. Sorry for making this a jerky footage. It's not my profession to be a cameraman. However, it is accurate. This is just a little kind of area for nothing. Looks like they were hanging bikes or something right there. The pool looks fantastic. In fact, it is on, and I can hear right now the motors and the filters working. Although they look a little scary, you know, the pool is blue and clean, and here's all the equipment right there. So I'll just walk to the back of the house, kinda, so you can see what we're looking at. There's the pool right there. This is this little Arizona room right here, this whole thing. And then here's that big addition, I think, if it's an addition, right over there. That was that sort of bonus room right there. Anyways, there's the house.